Is Saratoga Springs the best kept secret for big families? Come find out with the Lee Crew. Hi, I am Mesa and I am staying at Saratoga Springs in a 2-bedroom villa with my family of 8 along with grandma. So 9 people filling this room to capacity. What is it going to be like? Is it worth staying on property? Is the amenities nice? Everything. We're gonna find out. We're spending 3 nights. This video is gonna give you a complete room tour, but also our honest review of what it was like taking the buses and using amenities. And we're not gonna do absolutely everything here, but we're going to do it like an average big family coming to Disney World, wanting to spend time in the parks and at the resort and everything. So come along and let's do it. Let's start with the room tour. Here we go. Here's an entry. There's a nice amount of space here too. I like that. And then you can go left to the main area. We're gonna go right over to the 2nd bedroom. So you come in here, you immediately have a closet, which is nice. You can put stuff right in there and some hooks. Come around. Nice big double vanity. Let's see if the camera, okay. Look at that. I mean, this space is huge. Like, that's great for a big family. I'm excited to use it. Here's the bathroom. Oh, light. So shower, toilet, you know, basic. Looks like a nice shower head and everything. But there is a tub, which is fantastic for having young kids. And then we come back out, there's another closet. So, and it's really big in there. You can kind of see. And then here is the this is the 2nd bedroom. So nice console. There's even some plugs on the side, which is nice. And a ceiling fan. And then 2 queen beds. It's so like bright in here. I love it. Cute little Mickey, like cute little details for Saratoga Springs. And 1 nightstand, nothing on the sides, but it'd be nice if you wanted to put stuff there. And then there's a window. It is dark out, so I will show you that at another point. Then we're gonna go back around to the main space. Coming to the other side is the main living space area. Nice big table, cute decor, and full kitchen. This is gonna be so nice. We got a grocery order and we have, yeah, full kitchen. Like, look at that big fridge. Lots of counter space, cabinets, coffee maker. So good. Yeah. And then over here, this is really a pull down bed, which I will show you what that looks like pulled out once we kind of get it situated. And then welcome the Lee family. And then this is also a pull down bed, which is so amazing. Here is the bathroom. This is kind of like in the main space. You have access to it. There's a door here, and then you've got a stand-up tub, solo sink and mirror, and then the toilet is in this room. And then there's another door that goes to the 2nd bedroom. It's kind of like a maze of doors here. And then there is a tub, a soaking tub, which is really nice. And a really big mirror area, along with a huge like closet area space, and there's a full-length mirror on there as well. Then we go over here, and this is the master king-size bed. It's got a lot of space. And it's got some nice paintings. There's also the washer and dryer right here, just off the bathroom. So nice to have. There's even a bucket, and they give you some or a little laundry basket and some soap for it. So super nice there. What?
Mom, it says on the TV, welcome me, family.
That's right.
Whoa! And then, Mom, there's a bathroom, and then the bathroom. Oh, and then a whole bed. Wait a minute.
Ezra, you want to see your bed? Hold on, let him see it. Ready? Reveal. Hold,
My bed?
Oh my gosh.
hold the thing.
What?
Is this my bed?
That's your bed.
Ooh, yay.
Look at that.
Okay.
I can fit it under the bed.
Which one's
Way
Grandma's?
too easy. Grandma's.
Okay, this one's ours.
Oh, and it folds down.
Keep going.
Big of a bed.
Look, here is the balcony. It's quite small, but it works just fine. There's two chairs and a table. But our view here is really nice. That's so pretty of the fountain. I love it. There are some great amenities around Saratoga Springs. You can rent these bikes. We didn't. If we had a longer trip here, maybe that would be super fun. There's also an arcade and a community hall. Sawyer and I checked out the arcade. The boys definitely would have loved that if our rest day fell on this resort day. There's also a guest laundry if you don't have a washer and dryer in your room like the 2-bedroom villas do. Now that we spent 4 nights here at Saratoga Springs, what are our actual opinion on the place? First, what does Derek think? Let's see from my husband who, wasn't sure about staying on property. So we'll see what he thinks about this resort. What are your thoughts on Saratoga Springs?
It's very nice. Room was great, easy to get to. I think being at the grandstand was probably the best of all the locations in here that we could have been. We were first on the bus, first off the bus, especially with a family our size. Being first on was nice because we had like the whole bus to ourselves to get settled before everyone else to pile on, and then we could get out of everybody's way first when we got off. Getting transportation to all the parks has been really easy, and the resort's beautiful. It's really great, so we've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it.
There's the take from a non-extremist Disney person like myself, so it's a win from Derek. Now that we've stayed 4 nights at Saratoga Springs, what are my honest reviews? I would say it is a hidden gem for sure, especially for big families. We loved the 2-bedroom villa. It felt spacious. We didn't feel super cramped. 2 bathrooms is really nice. The layout of the bathrooms, having the tub kind of aside so like kids could shower, kids could bathe, we could It was really nice. The bus transportation was fantastic. They came frequently. We hardly ever waited very long at all. The longest park to get to is obviously Magic Kingdom, and even that wasn't bad at all. It was really nice. I would say that staying at the grandstands is a great pick. I would stay there again for sure, because we are the first on the bus and first off the bus. Now, some people might think the Springs is better, is technically closer to the main amenities, but for us that had a kitchen and we were eating a lot in the parks, also the grandstands, we weren't that far from amenities, but being first on the bus, especially in the mornings, we're a big family, we could fit on the bus without any problem, and after a late, being in the parks, being first off the bus was very nice. So it wasn't a big deal that there's several stops. Some people make a kind of a big deal about it. It really wasn't an issue at all. I loved the resort. I definitely was skeptical in the beginning, like prior to booking, like why would you want to stay there? It's not as like heavily Disney themed. And you know what? You get so much in the park, it's not a big deal. There's special sweet touches, but just being in a comfortable, nice resort was plenty for me. You still have magical Disney touches in the staff, the cast members that work here. It was really fabulous. So if you're looking for a resort for your big family, you should check out Saratoga Springs for sure. Now, I will be honest, we used DVC and rented points, and if you'd like to see a video about that, I'd happily share about that, saving money at Disney and how we did it. So we actually only paid just over $300 a night for a 2-bedroom villa, compared to the rack rate, which I will have to put over the screen because I don't know it off the top of my head. But with that, I would say this is a great resort. I would make it a home resort if and when my family decides to become DVC members. So that should speak pretty loud, right? Now that we're checking out, which is always sad, I leave you with this review and hope that you stay here. Let me know if you love this resort too, or if you're gonna stay here. And you can check out other room tours already on the channel.